Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're going to take a very quick look here at Gala, see what's going on. It's exuding some pretty good positive contributing factors here, but we want to double check a few things too. In other words, what's the liquidation levels look like? We can kind of double check that. And then, of course, obviously, guys, quick congrats to our community members here. Nice profits here from ICP, 42% in 6 days, Reef, 54%, 4 days. Those are both longs. We got an AVAX and Bitcoin short as well, kind of hedging our longs with some shorts, and they're all in profit. So again, folks, make sure that you are taking profit if you can. It's really important to do that. And if you are new to the channel, maybe consider joining my Trading Academy community and Signals group, where I teach you everything I know a little bit more in detail, and we have some really awesome results there with our community. So thanks again to my community for being awesome. Quick congrats too as well, or thank you as well for requests. Who was it that asked for me to go ahead and cover this? Looks like it was, am I saying this correctly? Is it Jury Caspindle? I'm not even sure if that's supposed to be pronounced that way, but thank you for that. Same thing with Livic as well. Definitely happy to help cover these coins here for you. So let's double check a couple things here. 2.8 being a key level resistance. We're going to talk about that here. Looking at this liquidation, we can see a little bit left here at about 2.9, between 2.8 and 2.9, right? So the truth is here that Gala is not like, doesn't have a phenomenal amount of liquidation above it. They've already swept most of it. So it really just implies the price could continue to run, okay? We don't also got to recognize too that 2.5 is a heavy concentration of liquidation on the downside. Okay, so those are areas in which we want to pay attention to and focus on. With the price action right now being where it's at, we are looking at pretty good here at 2.8 or higher. If we get a closure above 2.8 today, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. And here's why. Because if you look previously, I drew this trend line out just a moment ago. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts here earlier this year to go ahead and break that 2.8 level and could not pass. Now we've retested it once and a second time here. Strong likelihood of the price going to break through. Okay? So again, this is like not the cleanest, but it is a cup and handle nonetheless. So obviously we're going to see that level retested, which we're doing right now. If we come back down and test it as a support level, that's a case in point where we want to consider a long position. May even be worth taking a long right now. It's hard to say. Let's double check a few key factors. So stochastic RSI is swinging to the upside. We can see that there. Money flow index on the increase as well as RSI being high. Okay, so keep in mind 2.8 and 70 on the RSI, both concurrent trend lines there. In other words, price action could break through that level, and a strong chance that once we get above 70 on the RSI on the daily, we're not going to look back for a while, right? Gala could continue to run. We can see right here as well, the price action looking pretty solid here at 2.8 or higher. That is an important level there. This is a very big deal here to get through that level. We can see stochastic trying to swing down, but this is normal on the 4-hour time frame. We don't want to overwhelm ourselves with the thought that this is just going to come down because of this. But it does imply, though, the price has been running for a good 48 to 72 hours. So solid chance we could see the price action pull back in the near future because of that. Okay, you got to recognize that. But getting over 2.8 is a pretty big deal too. So that could very well be a level that holds. When we look at the RSI and stochastic RSI, we can kind of confirm here with money flow index as well. We're all in that little sweet spot there. Breaking above 70 would be awesome, but we're still below a key level resistance, such as that 2.8 mark. Now you're probably thinking right now, well, the price is above 2.8. What's the big deal? Well, the truth is, this candlestick hasn't closed yet. We got 2 hours left to close. So I would say patience is key here, but generally speaking, a closure above 2.8, I think on the 4-hour would be pretty solid. We can see here that we're retesting this level. This is a bullish type of pattern here that we're seeing, and that's just generally speaking a positive sign. Okay? Taking a look at Ichimoku Cloud, we can confirm we're above all green lights here to leave your long position open. So if you have a position open right now, don't even hesitate to close it, hesitate to close it. Don't close it because you are in profit and the price should continue to run. This indicator kind of is a conservative one, which is nice, and lets us know that we're in pretty good shape here and we shouldn't experience price action to pull back immediately. Okay? Now keep in mind, conservative is conservative, so make sure that you are taking profits whenever you can, and just understand that if you are in a position right now with a long, 2.7 is a pretty solid volume support for us as well. Okay? There's a lot of contributing factors here, more positive than negative. If we do look at the bigger picture, though, just keep this in mind if this is the top, right? We've hit our 1, 2, 3 pattern already, and with our 4 bouncing off this level here, we're looking for our highest high. In other words, if this is the highest high that we can go, we will see the price pull back a little bit further. However, I do feel that the price is more likely to increase than decrease overall based on what we've seen here so far. So we're probably going to continue a little bit further, 2.8, 2.9, maybe I guess that'd be 3 cents even. The 2.8 to 3 cents I think would be a realistic area of consideration, because then that would give us our higher high. If the price pulls back, it would pivot off this level at 2.8. Okay, so again, a lot of reasons why the price action is in pretty good shape here, and I would recommend not shorting this coin at this point. If you're going to consider anything, consider a long position. You'll have much more success. But once more, everything you got to do right now is with a grain of salt. Bitcoin pulls back heavy. You will see a correction from this coin. So adjust your stop losses higher as you continue to take profit. Take profit and don't be a super greedy monster that wants to hold until you hit the moon. Because you got to recognize on leverage trades, the longer you hold the position open, the more in fees you're going to pay. So please, please, please don't be a one of those folks that holds a 100x leverage trade open for days, because you have a small window of opportunity there. Please understand that. All right. Anyways, friendly advice. All things you're going to learn in my trading university if you decide you want to jump on over there. I'm mentioning that just because I get a lot of questions here recently. And you simply register with cryptocash.tech. It's a website linked down below. And obviously, you want to make sure you read through my signals guide so you know how the signals work. Day trades are a lot different than swing trades. You really got to understand that. Read this in its entirety, folks. Thanks again for your time, folks. We'll look forward to seeing the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.